Very normal kids. We sat at a coffee shop, drinking Milo. Okay, Milo ping, Milo ping, lost soldiers. Ah, okay. When Superman came in, I didn't need people's acceptance anymore. I was accepted. My charge was housebreaking. The thing is, I wanted a jail sentence. School had a system. I was within the system. I abided by the system. It was quite spoon-feeding in a way. You don't really get to think much. All you do is abide by the system. After school hours, you do whatever you want.
Wow, this week, damn hectic, no? Test and test every day.
It was like Sec 3, Sec 4. I remember me and my friends, we actually took out our shirts and school bags, right?
Come on, let's go.
I mean, looking back, it was quite foolish.
Hey, there's a CCTV behind. Don't look, okay? Don't look, no. Keep the plan. Same plan.
We were always on the lookout, which angle the cameras were at, which angle there were mirrors. So basically, camera at the front, it means you can work on the back. Camera at the back, it means I'm going to work on my front in my friend's back. So when we shoplift textbooks and assessment books, what we do is actually we slip them behind our school bags and we pulled the bags firm and walked out of the shops. That was how it was done. It became like a game actually, as we just loved the adrenaline. We did not really need the items. So this carried on for around a year plus. Yeah, it became like a hobby. I got caught. There was this step, empty your bag. It didn't feel very good being caught.
Sit here. Show me ID.
It was really a very stressful time inside the office. You don't know whether they're going to report the police yet. The manager was actually my tuition teacher's husband.
I've seen you in my wife's tuition class, right? Let's see. You are Nick. What have you got here? I'm not going to call the police this time round. I'll let you go with a warning. But I have to inform your parents.
That was my first brush with the law. My parents were actually very disappointed. I guess I let them down. After a while I forgot because it wasn't a hard knock enough. It was just like a brush, okay. You feel scared and after a while you forget.
Hey guys, want to try something new or not? Have you gone clubbing before or not?
Fun meh?
Of course, there's so many girls. Okay, let's go lah, let's go.
For me, it was more like, okay, what is this world about? So I just went to clubs with them. But what made me stay at clubs was not the boy-girl thing, but more of the music. When you're in secondary school, what you hear most of the time is very boy band stuff. So when you start listening, what is this, man? It's techno. So it's like you just sit down there with a beer the whole night and you get good music the whole night through for 6 hours. So what happened was I went to poly, and in the end what I did was in between breaks go play pool, skip classes. I remember very well I didn't really like computing, so it was not really my cup of tea. Things got very serious after I got kicked out of school. My NS was already deferred, so at that point of time I was like, what else to do? Go and play. So that got me into more clubbing, more drugs and ice and everything else. You have a lot of people going there for cheap drinks. Started from alcohol, a lot of partying. At the point of time, the stretch, Boat Quay stretch, right, was very affordable for teens in a way. And there was a lot of illegal stuff going on. From there, got into drugs. Everyone know who I am. They even give me nickname,
Baby face!
I guess you know why lah. 27 this year and you still look like 22, 23. When you have reputation, something where you yearn for, you got belonging. I belong to this stretch of pubs. There's nothing much, that you could ask for more as a young teenager.
Nice!
When you use a lot of drugs, people give you good rates. Then slowly you start to think, hey, how about I feed my drug habit? How about I start pedaling? So somehow when you pedal, you can afford your own stuff. The only time I was fearful was when I almost got caught.
Hello, what is this? Hey you, stop right there!
He checked my pockets. Wow, I was like freaked out.
Clean yourself! Clean. Get out here.
But I realized that I was quite safe because no person that I know of actually hid their stuff under their shoes and stepped on it. And immediately once I went back to the club, I was like telling,
Guys, stop! There's police in plain clothes! Keep it faster, let's go!
Immediately I went to a toilet, and immediately what I did was hide it and keep myself cleaner. I was addicted to ice very much. More of the action. When you're on ice, what happens is you're hyper awake. You're very awake for the next like 5-6 hours. Your eyes are very wide open. The only thing that you get are chills in your skull. Just laid out everything on the table, then one by one take turns to go. Split it up nicely. Then we call it chasing the train. We took a lot of handphones. What we did is actually we put them into shops to sell. You go and repair, then after they give us a price. I started doing DVDs. You set up the table and put the cloth out there.
3 for $10, lie. We got all the latest movies, special titles also,
That one was really adrenaline because what happened was it keeps your heart pumping fast and it keeps you awake. And that was what I was chasing after for when I was working, doing this kind of VCDs.
Hey, 警察快跑！
Police came. What we do is we just wrap the CD up and run.
Hey, you stop! Stop!
And after that, wait, okay, over, go back, take, open again. And that happens a few times a day. And at the time, I was also on ice. Ice actually makes you very paranoid. I remember I was doing VCD back then at Bas Malams. It is still very real, and I still believe what I saw. I saw the same person walking past over and over again. It's like really hallucination. I remember that was a stretch of 1 week because we drop party, we had to find something to do. Play mahjong. After that, what to do? Shop's closed. Break into shop lah, quite fun.
Hey,
Ow, what the hell? Ouch!
hey, just look at something and then do some damage, you know.
So then slowly started moving around like we're high on the streets. Where do you think we should, what do you think we should do now? Where do you think we should go? So it's like, oh, this is convenient, let's just go in. It was a dark alley, so we saw rocks. Then we had, rocks, find paper bag, put rock inside, walk around, what can we do, it's like, you're high, you don't really think well. So when we went past this shop, oh, glass on the outside, that's all, it's just glass door and glass window.
Nice phone, yeah.
We took a lot of handphones, and then what we did is actually we put them into shops to sell. We go and repair, then after they give us a price. We just go inside the shops and see. Then got one of them, it was locked, quite open. Got a bit of cash there only. Actually, that wasn't a good haste. It wasn't a good loot, but we just took it. So we were walking down, back along the road, and a random police spot check. My charge was housebreaking. At that point of time, I was brain freeze really. How to explain the...
How would I know?
Don't try.
It's not the wrong person. It's not me.
I mean, that's really how I put it. It's like, why is this in your bag? There's nothing much you can say lah. It's really odd items. How do you explain odd items? And we were high, we didn't bother going through the things and after throw things away first, what we need we keep. We were high, we didn't think. It was like early in the morning, 4 AM, after your clubbing, after your drugs, whatsoever. My parents built me out. They put me into a halfway house. I left the halfway house, I couldn't take the regime. Basically, it was a $10,000 bill. I just jumped the bill. Very inconsiderate of me. Basically, I like to win. Basically, you just roam around every day. Got my drugs, got my alcohol, do my stuff. I was visiting my mom, supposed to bring my sister out, and police came. I was shocked, handcuffed in front of my sister and my mom, my whole family in fact. I just end of the road, that's it, no more running. Already cannot bail everything already. Because when you jump bail one time, you definitely cannot bail a second time. It's that simple. The thing is, I wanted a jail sentence because, jail sentence, prison was more like everyone is old, so they won't bully you because you're just a young kid, go there, serve your time. But I was very, very fortunate because my lawyer said no, I'm going to fight for you for RTC. Kaki Bukit Center is a prison school. It's like a prison, but it's a school. My first few visits, my dad didn't come.
How are you doing?
This hell, man. Worse than hell.
Then I found out from my mom, Daddy don't dare to come because he feel bad because he's not reported. And my mom was angry with my dad actually. I didn't really understood back then lah. I start to understand like actually they love me a lot, you know? And so I started to change lah. And that's why I didn't blame my dad. It was a very honorable thing to do. Definitely, you know, there'll be some little demons at the side. You're thinking like, oh, your dad betrayed you, your dad betrayed you. But when you think about the whole scenario as a whole, right, you realize that it was the right thing to do. I don't think a lot of fathers do have the guts to put their kid like in handcuffs, but my dad did.
Tell Pa it's okay. It's not his fault. It's my fault, and I understand. Tell him it's okay, okay? Don't worry.
After a while, I told my mom, it is okay, you know, it's past already lah. So slowly they start rotating, coming to see me. My dad really apologized to me. The thing is, he shouldn't be the one apologizing. I jumped bail. Why are you apologizing to me that you're reporting to me?
How they treating you here?
Not bad. Everything's okay.
It's like my parents are still seeing me to this day, and after I jumped a bail, hard-earned money, I jumped a bail and did so much wrong for 2 years. They visit me every single day. They have to work, you know.
It's okay, Pa.
So imagine, actually we're not very well to do family. Kaki Bukit Center is a prison school. It's like a prison, but it's a school. I wanted to change because I thought it was new ground. I really wanted to change. So I said, I'm not going to play anymore of this kind of thing, you know. I just want to inside, relax, serve my time, read my books, that kind of thing. Basically, I got to live a bit more music when I was in KBC. I got in touch with music quite a lot. I learned theory myself.
我们都该回头看看来时路。
I feel the whole prison thing was a necessity for my change, sadly to say. Because you need to learn, in order to appreciate what you're given, sometimes you just need to take that away. And for that 2 years, it was taken away from me. So that's why I appreciate every time I look at the sun, oh man. The day before I was released from prison, right, I wrote a song, mailed it out.
Hey sir, one last letter.
Why? Tomorrow we're going to home.
Yes, for myself, I just want to remember every single thing.
I also now remember how it felt like sitting on the car before, sitting in the van, it was a cold metal seat, handcuffed on the back. And I remember my friend who was handcuffed with me. He went to poly and his life is quite good right now, everything is quite okay. My two childhood friends, Wei Qi and Sam, they actually called me up. Hey Nick, hey, how about join this competition lah? I was like, huh, competition? Band one? Sure can or not? Do it for fun lah. Okay, do it for fun, let's do it for old time's sake. And because with my childhood friends, we played in church together when we were young. It was very funny because we just want to join for fun, but we do not know what to call ourselves. We're not like the cool kids, but you know, like some name, you know, we're just very normal kids. We sat at a coffee shop, drinking Milo. Okay, Milo Ping, Milo Ping, Lost Soldiers. Ah, okay. So actually, after we passed the initial audition round, they say, "Hey, 你们要不要换名字啊？很怪嘞." Like, it's very weird to have this name. I mean, seriously, we're taking it for fun lah. dad was like, don't join lah, waste money, competition, you know. But after some rounds, he became very serious. Like, okay, let's get you a guitar, you know. It's like it's going somewhere. They were getting excited about it. It's going somewhere. So I got my first guitar during Slovenian competition. He saw that, okay, this is what we really want to do. I think I can take a gamble, letting him do what he wants to do.
Thanks so much.
我的眼怎么变了？熟悉的人背后说了什么？他检举我的错，我不想再说。算了算了，断了联络。黑夜降落，失眠轮廓，美梦挥霍，最后还
After
是
super band, somehow music became a full-time thing, full-time job in a way. Was a very great encouragement for us to have that kind of compliment from really, like, we're talking about worldwide stars, Eason Chen and Mayday. When Superband came in, I didn't need people's acceptance anymore. I was accepted. I needed to get burned. I'm one of those needed to get burned bad. So actually, prison thing has humbled me down quite a fair bit. I'm still very young, you know. In a sense, I'm still young at heart, 27 going 30, but I'm still very young at heart. But it has narrowed me down a fair bit. This colourful journey has made me what I am today. It's memories that make you who you are, but this has made me who I am. Regrets I have, definitely, but I just got to be a better man tomorrow.
熟悉的人背后说了什么？他检举我的错，我不想再说。算了算了，断了联络。黑夜降落，失眠轮廓，美梦挥霍，最后还剩什么？别管我怎么活，别笑我的落魄。Tick tock tick tock， 时钟停顿。他说太多，就当没听过。你相信我同一个梦。